Hello and welcome back to Tale of Two Wastelands. I'm Vic, and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And the board is probably hard to read in the capture, but it looks like most of the trains are destroyed. The one going from Martinsburg to Miami has already departed. The one from Boston to Washington is delayed. And the one from Jackson to Colorado Springs is 4 nines of something. But, oh, and I've been reading the twos and froms backwards. But the one that's going to Vegas from Washington, D.C. is now boarding. So, let us board. How come I don't have a marker? How come I don't have a marker now? Alright, I came in from this side, so I've got to be departing from this side, right? Well, it's radioactive in here, so that's cool. How radioactive is it? Not very. That's good. Dang. These guys are a problem. And if I draw him into the radiation area, then he's going to get healed, so I don't want that. I guess he's not coming up. Whoa. That's quite a mess he made. Yeah, more radiate. Okay, good. So this other guy is a glowing one. That's great. Yeah, that's what we want to see. I'd like for you to stop. You know, if you don't mind. Much appreciated. What else we got? Just a regular? And another? At least it's not full of super mutants down here. What am I hearing? And where do I board my train? Not through the inaccessible door, I suppose. Are there no exits on this level? Is that what it's telling me? I don't seem to be moving in a direction that I think will take me toward a train. Alright, well, there's a train, but that one ain't going nowhere. That one could go somewhere. Got some terminals here. Let's see what they have to say. They broken. Hack terminal? Why not? What did that do for me? Complimentary ticket. Ticket to New Vegas added. Alright, I think I'm on the right track. Let's just go straight to plasma, huh? think that was a good choice. All right. Yeah, this train looks functional, so where do I all aboard? Hello? Anybody? You'd think there'd be a conductron or something. Oh. Well, it looks like I'm going to be traveling in style, doesn't it? Somebody has been here recently, it seems. I don't think these textures have fully loaded. Not that I'm complaining. Well, that's exciting. Well, that looks safe. No, that's not what I wanted, thanks. I wanted to wrench, not sit bench. Wait, there's a door here too? My ticket is one way only. Let's go to New Vegas. Time for me to receive a bullet in my brain pan. 3 years. It took me 3 dang years to get to... Oh, man. My friends in Vault 101 are going to be so furious. That bullet is wobbling.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam, and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Rude. Rude is what that is. So maybe I didn't spend all 3 years on the train. Maybe I did some unspecified things. Four of my special stats will be reduced by 1. Choose 3 to save from reduction. Wow, this is worse than I expected. Alright. Perception. Yeah, that's fine. And intelligence. And agility, I guess.
You're awake. How about that?
Oh, hey. Is that Colonel Ty?
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now.
I think it
Why don't
is.
you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Yep, my name remains Vic.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Well, 4 of my stats were reduced by 1, so there's that. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Yes.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take
Yeah,
it
so that it can tell me that I'm all crippled now. Oh, there we go. Now I can move. What is this? Oh, can I have that? Don't mind if I do. Create some stim packs. Yes. Excellent. I'm going to have to think about what I want to do about the stat reduction.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
Because
Right quick if you got back all your faculties.
I hadn't planned on that. And I'm sort of worried about what the long-term consequences of my playthrough are going to be. I mean, I guess it doesn't super matter. I am eventually going to get 10s in everything if I make it to max level. I want the pre-war book. Thank you. I'm already just hoarding stuff for the long term. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Alright, I gave up all my old stuff, but he's got a fair bit of new stuff that I can have. That's nice. I will use the vigor tester eventually. I guess I should see. Oh, I can't even open my inventory. It occurs to me that this is a game in which you're not explicitly a vault dweller. New Vegas, that is. And yet, I'm still going to have a Pip-Boy, right? I mean, the nature of my story in this playthrough is such that I brought the Pip-Boy with me. And I'm guessing that the boys didn't take it from me when they took everything else. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, I'll play with your hand squeezer, majigger.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good.
Excuse
Well,
me?
I know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
I don't think that idiom means what you think it means. And I think you could probably guess by the way I just ransacked your house. Oh. I don't have a Pip-Boy.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Feed.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Silencer.
Bandit.
Crush.
Light.
Beam.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
No opinion.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
Technology.
Last one.
Well, what I actually see is two dudes doing Tai Chi together or something, but, A bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Can I repick my tag skills? Oh. What is going on with my stats? I had no idea I was going to get nuked this hard. I thought I was going to... Wow. Alright.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
And last time I didn't pick any of these. And I'm gonna continue to not take any of those, right? Yeah. I mean, hoarder, maybe. But no.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Still can't use my non-existent Pip-Boy. You gonna send me out in my undies, Doc? Hope I stole all his good books. Oh.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. It was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Thanks for patching me up.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No promises. But you know, I probably should hang out with somebody named Victor. Oh my god, my levels got reset? Was that supposed to happen? I thought I was going in... Whoa. I don't recognize this Pip-Boy. I thought I was going to go into this with more of an advantage. A hard reset and a stat penalty. It's brutal. Well, here we are in Good Springs.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
No, dude, I'm not. I've lost like 20 levels and 4 special points. Thanks for digging me out of that grave, though.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
What model are you?
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How'd you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I have to go now.
Happy trails!
Talk to some more folk, I suppose. Nice cactus garden you got here. You're not somebody to talk to, are you?
Howdy.
You can't be somebody to talk to. All you say is howdy. Alright, well, what have I got for equipments here? More than I expected to have. Scientist glove? What kind of weapon is that? Alright, I guess I'll go with the adventurer outfit. I'm really bummed out about getting all resetified.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip.
Well, I'm gonna own the Strip before I'm done. Show me what you have for sale.
Can do.
Not that I'm gonna be able to afford any of it. So, the usual large pile of ammo. Standard looking goodies, it looks like. Alright. Apparently you don't have any jobs that I can ask about,
Take
so
it easy now.
that sucks. And yeah, talk to Sonny's mom. Oh, don't do that.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
I don't know. You know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
He's gonna catch a bullet. Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
I have to go now.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
All right. Well, with that, I am all out of time, so come back and see me again tomorrow, and I will have looked up whether I was supposed to lose all my levels and decided whether I'm really going to stand for that or not. Talk to you soon.